This video will explain to teachers and administrators how to add and update an AIP form to a student's profile in Eduphoria Aware. For printed instructions on this information, please go to Departments, A through C for Aware. Scroll down until you see AIP form information. And then we have the instructions here for adding an AIP form to a student. These forms can be added to a student at any time. Specifically, there will be information about students who need an AIP that have failed STAR and will be participating in SSI, or also at the beginning of a school year when students have failed STAR, they are identified as needing an AIP. In order to know who those students are, you will go to the Analyze tab, and then you will single click on My Student Groups, and then you will see the students who have been identified as needing an elementary or secondary AIP. In Aware, that looks like going here to the Analyze tab, clicking on My Student Groups, and then single clicking on the group of students that have been identified. It will then populate for you a list of students. Once you have identified your list of students, when you click on a student's name, you will come here to the Forms tab, and you will click Add Form. I am operating under the demo site right now, so my options for adding a form look a little different than what you will actually see. You will see the option to click on General Forms, or also to be able to click on SSI. When you add a form and you choose the Accelerated Instruction Plan, you click Add at the bottom, and the form will now be added to the student's profile. When you click View, this is actually how you can add information to the form. By clicking View, you will see here on the right-hand side the number of pages that are involved in this form. And then across the bar here, you will have the option to save, mark as updated, print, delete, or refresh the data. We recommend the ones that you will use most often are saving the form, printing the form, and refreshing data if a student has taken more recent assessments. When you are working in the form, you will also notice that there are little refresh buttons as you go throughout. You can update the date of the AIP, the last time that it was updated by a staff member, by clicking here and indicating the date. If you want to type your name of who is updating, if you start by typing last name first and then selecting your name, that will allow the teacher that is working on it to put their information there. And then the areas of concern, you simply click in the bubbles. For the support plan itself, the content area, concepts and skills, when students will receive this report, and the progress that will be made, these are text boxes that you can type in to indicate the information that needs to be on the AIP. The next steps down at the bottom can be updated as needed. And then if the decision is made to take a student through the RTI process, this can be indicated on the form as well. Page 2 of the form has more information pertaining to the student, and again, has the option to be able to refresh. There's not really anything on page 2 for a teacher or administrator to complete per se, but there is a place for parent signature and campus representative signatures if this is printed out. When you are done updating a form, when you click Save, you will see in the bottom left-hand corner, it will tell you that it is waiting for school objects. It happened pretty quickly this time for me, so you couldn't see it there. But in the bottom left-hand corner, it will tell you that it is waiting on school objects. When that message goes away, if you're in Google Chrome, that's how you will know that the form has been saved. Another way to know that the form has been saved is if you are working down here at the bottom of the page, when you click Save, it will refresh and it will go back to the top of the page, and then you will know that the form has been saved. Marking as updated only sends a message to anyone that is attached to this student, so it does not necessarily save the changes to the form. If you have any questions about how to add or update an AIP form, please reach out to either myself, Tiffany Arce, or Brandy Merriman in Performance and Planning. Thank you.